Hi guys, it's MicheleMarieDalene. Today I'm at my doctor's appointment and I'm going to be walking home because the weather is nice outside. I'm not always too enthusiastic about coming in here because I know my weight is really high. I got a feeling it's not going to be lower today either. But the good news is with the weather being mild outside, I'm going to take advantage of it and actually do some walking around. I got to check out some things anyway. One of the things I want to check out is the new Dunkin' Donuts. I'm not going to buy anything, I just want to look at it. And then I want to check out the library and see if I can find some good books and renew my library card, which is dated. It hasn't been updated in at least a year. And so I figured go out to the library, get my library card updated, and start getting out more, taking advantage of the mild weather. The heat is gone for now. By the way, next week we are going to see more cold weather coming in, but it's not going to be so bad that it's going to be like really, really hot or anything, or really, really freezing. But we might see some snowflakes very soon. I know that in the around Thanksgiving, the plain states are going to see snow, and I do know that the Great Lake region will see snow, obviously, but Winston may see rain. But at this point, it's a little too early to say for Thanksgiving week or after that, because that's getting too far out to really give you a clear indication of what the weather's going to be. But I thought I would let you know that. And of course, as today is a nice day, it's going to be a great day for me to get some exercise. Something my doctor has been asking me to do from day one is to get out again and work more. With my new footwear down here, that should be easier because it keeps my feet from hurting, and I'm able to get more out, and it also has good traction. Because these are technically what they call cross trainers, so they're designed for people who walk and run and stuff like that. So that's great for me. And my home phone number has been ported to my cell phone now, so it takes care of all that. Yeah, I'm still a two-fisted cell phone person, except I use this one mostly for videos and stuff like a little micro iPad. The BlackBerry Bold 9900, of course, is still my main phone. And I finally managed to get Google on it. The Google Mail, the Gmail. I finally got that on. That was a trick. It explains it in the help section on Google Mail, but it's kind of like hard to see it because it's not like really documented. So, if you go digging around in the Google frequently asked questions, you'll see the answer to how to get to work with a BlackBerry, which they don't specifically mention the BlackBerry, but they mention how to get it when the system rejects to work with that mail client. So that's cool. I got my mail for Google Hangout. Google, the Yahoo, and of course Twitter and stuff is on my BlackBerry, and of course so is Facebook and all that. Of course Facebook, I don't think they really have an app for the BlackBerry Bold 9900 that is worth anything, but I'll check in the future. I know they have a launcher because that's what I got now. And as you can see, I have a ways to go with my weight. Right now I'm having a little bit of a flushing effect from my niacin, which is a medication I take. And that happens once in a quite while. I start getting all red and itchy. And that's because of the flushing of the niacin, which I take. Today also we had taco salads at the soup kitchen, which the tomatoes that are in the taco mix often send my acid reflux like right through the roof, and I didn't bring any antacids, so my throat is kind of like threatening me. Well, I'm gonna get ready for the appointment, so talk to you guys in a little bit. Okay, bye bye. I'm back again. I got back from my doctor's. And I just want to let you know that my weight is not good, but I gained like 7 pounds, so I gotta work that off. But my goal is I'm gonna try to lose 20 pounds within 3 months. I think if I can start getting active again, like I want to, and start doing more things than sitting around doing nothing, I will be able to get things done. This is the new Dunkin' Donuts here in Winston, the one that just opened. I wanted to pan the camera around, so I'm going to switch over to the other lens so you can see that, and so let's do that, and then of course I will be back shortly and we'll continue on where we left off. That's what time it is, 2:30. And bathrooms are there. Lots of natural light in here, lots of windows. And really not bad. Now, I went to the doctor today, and I explained to him the situation, what was been going on in my life for the last year, and how much it caused so much emotional depression. And I really, be honest when I say it, I feel today got some sun, got some natural sunlight on my body, which is nice to get a little bit of that. My feet are not hurting too bad. My toes are reacclimating to these new sneakers. They'll take a little while for them, for the leather in the front of the toes to stretch out a little bit. Not really too bad. And today, so I'm having a coffee here, and I bought one donut. This is a chocolate filled, and you'll see it doesn't have that nice little decorative poof on the top. It's really hard to find them, so when I get them, I'm really kind of excited to get them because it's like once a blue moon. I like the white one better, but the chocolate's okay. And I got a coffee here because I only had 8 cups of coffee at the soup kitchen today. And after I have a coffee and donut and relax a little bit, I'm going to go to the library, which is next door, and I'm going to renew my library card. And then after I renew my library card, I'm going to hoof it down to the post office to pick up my packages, and then we'll head home. And by the way, my medical doctor said that overall, the good news is my good cholesterol went up a little bit, which is really hard to get up, and he says it's making some slow progress up. And I talked to the new doctor in training. She's a third-year medical student, and she has a weight issue too. And we talked about the weight, you know, she's a little smaller than me, but she's kind of stocky. So she definitely is plus size like I am. So it's not really. I don't mean to be derogatory or anything. It's just being, you know, she was honest about it. She said the same thing. She said, yes, I am a little overweight. She said the most important thing that people have to do, and this is something that Rebecca Marie Messenger also said, is you got to accept, you know, what your condition is. You have to accept your health issues, and then make a plan to work on them and get your weight off. And that's what I'm trying to do. And today, as I said, the weather is nice outside. It's like 13 degrees. It's sunny. It's not raining. It's not icy. It's not. It has a dark, and so I figured, why not? I'm gonna go to the you know, Dunkin' Donuts and have a good time for a little while and upload some vlogs and put something together. And oh yes, just like McDonald's, yes, they have a PowerPoint right there on the wall. I don't know if this has one of those. Oh yes, it does. It has a built-in combined USB ports on the side. I'm not using those. I'm using the my standard Apple charger right here. So I got my charger all set to refill the battery, which is really not really that low, but with it. Yeah, I could have done a live stream today, but I chose not to. Let me just give you some updates with the phones, because this is of course, important, because I know that some people actually have been wondering what's going on with the phones. My home phone number has now been ported to my cell phone. So my home phone is now on my cell phone. I really kind of regret that, because I really rather have a home phone and a cell phone. The cell phone is more for when I'm on the road, which is not as much as it could be. I want to get on the road a little more. And of course I want to do live stream videos and stuff for people, so that's why I get my Wi-Fi, which I'm on my Wi-Fi right now, because I know McDonald's has, Dunkin' Donuts has the Wi-Fi too, but I got my Wi-Fi in my purse, like I always do. Yeah, the little red thing, the little red firecracker, which is usually faster anyway than Dunkin' Donuts or McDonald's Wi-Fi, which is shared by everybody in the restaurant. So yeah, or shop anyway. Well, I'm gonna call it a restaurant because it's not a full service place to eat. It's a coffee shop. So that's nice. So I can keep my phone charged up and things like that. Now my right eye is doing okay. As long as I can keep taking my eye, as long as I can keep doing my eye drops as I'm supposed to be doing, my right eye will clear up. But I haven't been able to do that for the last few months on a regular basis, and that kind of caused my eyes to suffer a lot. And we're going to try to change that. And so we'll work on that one day at a time, and things like that. And that's going to be an exciting time for me to get things done. Obviously, I don't have my iRig Pre with me because I didn't want to lug my multimedia bag. I didn't feel like carrying all that stuff. I just wanted to get a video in and let you know what's going on and my health. And I feel mostly good right now. The sun's going to be going down very soon in about 2 hours. And so I want to try to get home before it gets really pitch black dark. And I got to go get the package at the post office and other things. So that's definitely on my to-be-done list today. And last but never the least is the fact is that I'm very proud to say that I have come a long way from 2 months ago. I mean, that the renter's rebate, it took a while to come in. It was very stressful. It came in, it saved my bacon, and yes, I still have to straighten out the back home phone bill and all that, so that's going to be dealt with this month. And then next month we are going to, of course, pay T-Mobile, and we won't have to worry about Frontier as much after that point. I wouldn't say we're off the hook completely, but I'd say we made some positive changes. And and like I said earlier, at the doctor's office, I did manage to get Gmail into my BlackBerry. I really should point out, it's not hard to do it. It's just that there's a little bit of a step, a process that has to go through in order to get the system to accept going through BlackBerry. It's not really hard for you to configure. It's just like 2 additional steps. Once you do those 2 steps, it all clicks in place. Like finally you get the final piece of a jigsaw, or the last few pieces of a jigsaw puzzle, and then the rest of it comes in. You can fill in the picture. Same here, and that's a big step in the right direction. By the way, the ceiling fixtures are very different on here. I noticed that they're I've never seen these style fixtures before. I'm sure they look like definitely like the LEDs, or maybe they are standard T8s. Under a secondary diffuser, but it looked more like LEDs to me, so maybe they are. And then we have, of course, some lights on the tables, and you saw that in the picture, and so that's a good thing. And of course, when is Dory coming again? Well, you know what, I'll be honest, I have no clue. She didn't call me and say. I'm going to give her a phone call and let her know what the agenda is and things like that. Now, when is my Lion Lane coming? Well, that would probably be in about a week or so, and then we'll set that up, and that will be replacing the Frontier for the home phone, if it works out good for me. Because I was going to buy something, an aftermarket product that works with all cell phone providers, but that doesn't necessarily guarantee it's going to work forever because it's only 2G. So I decided to instead work with T-Mobile and get something that works like Vonage, uses my home internet or my T-Mobile internet to do things. So that's a step in the right direction too. So I got a lot to do today. I just wanted to let you know that I'm feeling good, emotionally good, physically good. I'm going to start trying to really get out there more often, do more walking. I'm going to try to reduce my food intake for junk food. I don't think that's going to be very successful. I don't really eat a lot of junk food, but I do once in a while, and I'm going to work on that and try to make some positive changes. But for now, I want to give you inspiration to all you guys is don't be afraid to, talk to Mother and Father God. That they're always there for you. If you got a problem, like Rebecca Marie, the messenger says, you've got to be willing to talk to Mother God and say, hey, I could use a little help here. And I've been doing a lot of that lately. And I'm also feeling good, of course, because my president won the election, and I wish you the best luck, Donald Trump, in office. And I also wish that the George Soros would stop financing all these protesters. So what? Your world domination didn't go out your goal, Hey, first of all, maybe it's not meant for you to be world dominating, Why don't you just enjoy your twilight years? You're an old man. Have a good time. Enjoy the things you like besides trying to screw everybody else's life over. And just enjoy yourself. Because right now, there's an international warrant for your arrest. And I know about it because Vladimir Putin put it out, and I discovered it on RT.com that there is a warrant for Vladimir Putin put this out as an international arrest warrant for George Soros. So, George, I would just say, if you're smart, is A, either turn yourself in, or B, just quietly disappear and enjoy your twilight years of your life and not worry about trying to control the world, okay? Because it would be much better for everybody. By the way, one of the things about this outlet, I wanted to show you something. This is the same kind of outlet that Big Clive was talking about, but this is an American version of it. I'm trying to see if I can see my hand here. And I can't really hear it. This is right here. This is an American version of that outlet. It has two USB ports on the side. It has, and the problem with that is that these have a switchable power supply, and they don't really have a lot of protection. So they're not really a good thing to use, especially if you don't want your phones to get damaged or blown up or something. So you might want to just consider using, like I do. I have my little Apple charger with me today. So that's just a good idea. Come on, if you got a USB cable, you certainly already got this. You already got the other end, right? At least I know I do. So why would I have a cable without the end? Right? Okay, so everybody, want to see you soon. Talk to you later. Bye bye.